Welcome back. In today's video, we're diving into the history of Broken Arrow and all the amazing things on this mural right here in front of me in Main Street on Broken Arrow. So I'm waiting for Randi Wright with City Scape Home Mortgage to meet me here on my bench, and we're going to talk about all these amazing things depicted on this mural right after this. If you're new here, my name is Ryan Hensey. I run the Top Hat Connections real estate team with Keller Williams, and I serve Tulsa and the surrounding areas. So of course, Broken Arrow would be included in that. So if you like all things Tulsa lifestyle, real estate content, home tours, and more, go ahead and subscribe for more of that content. And Randi should be getting here pretty quick, so I'll see you guys in just a second. And here she is, Randi Wright with City Scape Home Mortgage. So obviously, if you ever need any financial lending, home lending needs, she is your gal. So right. Today's video, we're back here in front of the mural that you just saw, and we're on Main Street in Broken Arrow. And if you missed it, we did kind of a part one, but we didn't get to everything on the mural. So we're back here again to kind of just go picture by picture and really cover all of the stuff. And I did post our Marmie and me, or Marmie and Mouse on Main Street video, and I just noticed there's Marmie on this mural.
That's right.
And I did not notice that.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
Well, one thing we didn't mention last time was the actual artist of this mural.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
His name is Carlos Barbosa.
Oh,
or wow. Barbosa.
Barbosa.
And so now I kind of want to research.
He did sign it. It's over there.
His story, like, is he from Broken Arrow, or did they just get him and bring him here to do this? Who knows? We'll find out that for another video. But that's the artist that did the mural. Yeah. And it's beautiful. Mm-hmm. He did a great job.
Oh, he dated it too. It says 6/4/21.
Yeah. So it looks really good. So last time we were here, we kind of covered the grain elevators.
Yeah, we talked about the grain elevators. And we talked about the 45th
Infantry, and we talked about the centerpiece, the Creek Indian woman in the middle, and the name of Broken Arrow, the original pronunciation and the spelling.
Yep.
And next, we should talk about some of these other cool things.
Definitely.
Like Smitties over here.
Absolutely.
And Smitties was actually one of the first businesses on Main Street, and it was a Western wear store. Before it was Smitties, it was another place, and I have that here in my notes. It was a place called Hunsaker's Department Store.
Okay.
And there's actually right around the corner, which we need to go look at, there is something engraved in the concrete in the garden of the original department store.
We will definitely go check that out.
So the Spokehouse Bicycle Shop used to be Smitties' Western store, but before it was Smitties, it was Hunsaker's Department Store.
And here we are.
And this is original piece of sidewalk that was in front of that store. But before it was Hunsaker's Department Store, it was Lancaster McNali General Store, built in 1905.
Wow.
Which I have a picture of that, which I'll send you. Wow. And so it was originally built in 1905, and then it became Smitties, which was here for a long time, Western wear store. And the original facade of the building is still underneath. I mean,
it's like a bike shop or something.
Yeah, it's a bike shop now. Okay. It's called what's the bike stop? It's
Spokes or something.
Spokes, I think.
Yeah.
But if you take off their facade, the original brick building is underneath.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So that's kind of neat.
That's a good point. Just in real estate, brick buildings last a long time.
Yes, they do.
Old construction was way not what it is today.
That's right. The other cool thing on the mural is up there you see Keys Hardware.
Yes.
And that was also a store that was on Main Street, they started the store in like 1920. Okay. And they had a shoe repair and a place that you would go to get supplies for horses.
Oh, and that's not the Livery.
No, not the Livery.
That's separate.
That's different. But that's a good point to bring up is because Broken Arrow had several liveries along Main Street, which is basically a big parking garage for where you would put your livestock or your horses overnight. Okay. And so you would, you come cruising into town in your horse-covered
it was the original parking garage.
Yeah. You would need a place for your horses to spend the night, get water, food, have a place to rest, and you would park them at the livery.
I love that.
Yeah. So if you had other livestock with you, maybe you had some goats or hogs or chickens, you could bring them there too.
That's amazing.
I know. It's like daycare for animals. I don't know. It's just so weird to think that all this was going on 100 years ago.
I know. Oh my gosh.
So crazy. I mean, imagine that time where there's cars, but they're still using horses for a lot of transportation. It just blows me away.
I think that went on for a long time, even after like the Model T was like the first real car.
Yeah.
But even during that time, like everybody was still using horses.
Yeah. It's just
we didn't transition.
Right, exactly. The other thing on the mural that's really prominent here is it starts over here with the old Broken Arrow train depot, and then it kind of comes over here and says the Katy, which is the Missouri, Kansas, Texas Railroad, and then there's a big railroad car going across.
Yeah.
And that's all there because Broken Arrow started as being a railroad town. It was originally supposed to, the train tracks were supposed to go through another settlement, but they somehow made it over to Broken Arrow, and that settlement I think was called Elam settlement.
Yeah, I think that was right.
And so they had started building houses and like a cotton gin there, and when they found out, Broken Arrow got picked, they actually picked up all those buildings, those houses and that cotton gin and moved them over here.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So I think that's really cool, and that's on there. Another thing that's on there, of course, is Broken Arrow. You could see the football players up there playing and the tiger mascot in the background. And that was something that we talked about in my history class was why are they the tigers?
Because there's like Broken Arrow is not a jungle.
Yeah,
there's no tigers here.
Yeah, why is that the mascot? And so I looked on the Broken Arrow school's website and found out that tiger is an acronym for tenacity, integrity, gratitude, expectation, and respect. All the front letters spell out the word tiger, which I think is really neat.
Is really
and
cool.
It's right there on the mural.
Yep.
The other thing you can see on the mural that we didn't talk about is the old Broken Arrow water tower. Super important. It's up at the very top, and that's because Broken Arrow originally got all of its water from where Indian Springs is now.
Oh, that's right.
There's some natural springs back there, and the water was crystal clear, and people believed that it had medicinal qualities and that they could be healed from the water of Broken Arrow.
It's amazing.
Which is really cool.
Wow.
So I think that covers just about everything. Oh, the movie theater.
Oh,
that's up there. There was an old movie theater here called the New Show. And there was actually a movie that was made called Broken Arrow, starring Jimmy Stewart.
Yep.
And they had their world premiere right here in Broken Arrow.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love it. But definitely an amazing mural. And like I said, it's done in 2021, so it's still really vibrant. If you haven't had the chance to come out to Main Street Broken Arrow and see it, it's pretty fabulous. So like I said, if you haven't had a chance to check out the mural, be sure and do that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, comment below other cool facts that maybe we didn't even cover about Broken Arrow and any other areas that you might be interested in, because we could probably make a video about those too. So of course, like and subscribe for more living in Tulsa content, home tours, all that good stuff. And if you need financial services for purchasing your home, Randi Wright is your girl. She's amazing. We'll see you guys in the next video.